What is going on, my guys? Oh man, I said in the last video that I was gonna roll up this video, and I ain't even get to. Oh well, oh well. We got the pin for the win. But today, we are gonna be talking. What are we talking about? We talking about loneliness. What is loneliness? What does it mean to be lonely? What is the difference between wanting to be alone, isolated, and loneliness? Because at the end of the day, isolation is taking yourself from one environment and isolating yourself. Being lonely is being forced into it. Uh, I don't know the exact definition, but I know I've looked it up before. Being lonely is really like, you wanting people around you and you can't have them people. Isolated is where you have people around you and you just want to be alone. So, definitely get to asking yourself, am I lonely or am I isolated? Do I want to be alone or do I want to be around people and I'm alone? Because at the end of the day, I struggle with it all the time. You know, like I enjoy my own space, I enjoy my own energy, I enjoy being on my own, but there's just something that gets me going when I'm just alone for too long. Or maybe there's somebody that I want to acknowledge me that hasn't hit me back and that just amplifies everything, makes everything worse. Like makes being lonely feel hella lonely, makes that person and we become dependent on people. We become dependent on each other without knowing. And it's very easy, very subtle, and you'll miss it sometimes. You'll miss it. Like you'll be like, "Dang, I can't I never knew." Like look at the people in your life. Look at, okay, I can't. Wow, I can I do everything for them. I never thought I could live without them. Who is that person for you? Tell them. Tell them you care about them. Tell them, you know, tell them what's up. Cause we ain't promised tomorrow. So yeah. So I get lonely a lot. Definitely, definitely something that I deal with a lot because now I'm in that mode to where I don't want everybody around me. So it went from having a little people to having nobody. Only person I see on the daily is my brother-in-law, and that's because we live together. That's about it. Pretty crazy. That's about it. That's the only person I see is my brother-in-law. But it's only because one, I don't leave as much anymore. I don't go out as much anymore. Because I just been working on myself. I've been focusing on me. I've been trying to do better because I've seen it. I've seen what is next for me if I continue to go down this route. I don't want to allow the world to make me cold. I want to feel everything, whether it be pain, fear, happiness, joy, sadness, loneliness, depression, excitement, all of that. I want to feel it, and I seen myself getting cold to it. It was like, it's just life. No, it's not. Because at the end of the day, life is whatever you make it. Life is what structure you build. So if I build a life of not digging into my emotions, being cold, not caring what other people feel, not caring how I feel, just moping around and getting through the day. No, I want to look forward to tomorrow. Even though I don't want to, even if today is so bad that I want to kill myself, Lord forbid, and I'm having suicidal thoughts, that's what pushes me. I want to be here tomorrow, because tomorrow I could feel great. And remember that tomorrow you can feel great. Bad days, yes, they come. Bad days, yes, sometimes they stay. But what if tomorrow is the happiest day of your life? You really gonna sell yourself short on the happiest day of your life because of one bad day, a bad week, a bad month, a bad year? Just like you can have a bad year, you can have a great year. Remember that. So it's okay to be alone. Remember, it's okay to feel lonely. Like people, I feel like people kind of blow past that. It's okay to be lonely, but sometimes don't. One thing that I do, one thing that I notice I do is when I'm feeling lonely, I do reach out for anybody, try to grab anybody. Oh yeah, you want to come over and hang out? Come over and chill. Oh, you want me to come out and smoke with you? Bet I'm on my way. Different breed now. Different breed now. Because I don't like it. I don't put myself in that position no more. And I've been pushing myself to that. Yes, like these last couple of days, man, my brother-in-law, we still hang out, we still see each other, but I've been lonely. I've been lonely for affection. I want somebody to rub on me, tell me it's gonna be okay, yeah, but I ain't gonna always have that. I may not, I may find that person that always gives me that, but it shows me how much work I need to do on myself and how much I still have to grow because we can learn a new trick. We're not dogs. We can learn a new trick at 80. You can learn something that can change your life at 80. You can be rich at 85 and be broke at 80. We live in that environment, in that setting, to where a man that refuses to learn is a man that will not make anything of himself. A man that refuses to teach himself things will not get anywhere because it's always something to learn. From your loneliness, it's always something to learn. That's what I taught myself, and that's what I'm teaching myself now. That's what I'm teaching myself now. I don't want everybody in my energy. I don't want everybody near me. I don't want everybody around me. I don't want everybody with me. Yes, I'm lonely, but I'd rather wait for a friendship that's gonna transcend all of those old friendships. I'd rather wait for somebody that truly will value me and appreciate me for me rather than reaching out for just somebody to tell me it's gonna be okay. So remember, just because you feeling lonely don't mean you have to satisfy that feeling. Don't mean anybody can. Sure, you can get somebody. Hey, you could feel lonely, get somebody to come hang out, and you still be lonely. Whole time they there, you just like, man, this ain't it. This ain't who I want to be around me. Now I feel even worse. So just remember, you know, I wouldn't even say yes. I've been feeling that loneliness, but I've just isolated myself. I've isolated myself from because for me, I'm a reflective person. I reflect hardcore. Whoever's around me, I turn into that person. I'm a mini me. I'm a mini me of them. Swear to God, I'll pick up your mannerisms, your sayings, your your language, your accent. I'll pick up. I am a mirror. I'll pick it all up. If I'm around you long enough and you come around, people could tell who I hang around with just by how I am. And since lately I've been just on my own, playing my video game behind me. I want to get some gameplay on there. Playing my video game behind me, listening to music, just thinking and spending time with me, myself. It's beautiful. It's lonely, but it's beautiful. So it contradicts. Well, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. That's not a contradiction. See, gotta get my vocabulary and my definitions. Had to pull that the contradiction definition out of my head. But yeah, it's not contradiction. It just sometimes you have to go through things to get that insight. And I think as people, we don't like to be alone because it's so hard for us to be alone. We don't like to be alone because it's so hard for us to be alone because of this right here. We're never alone. You always got somebody with you. You always got somebody with you. That's why I've been getting out of the habit of looking at that thing. I don't want to look at my phone. I rather grind and make videos like that. That's this is me. This is me literally building better habits. Something that's gonna invest in myself instead of scrolling through my phone, seeing who worried about me, wondering when somebody gonna text me, wondering if they care, wondering if they think about me, wondering if they cry themselves to sleep like I cry myself to sleep. Like instead of thinking about that, going through that phone and wondering what everybody else is doing, I'd rather be sitting right here. This is about to be my new pastime. Rather be sitting right here just speaking what makes me feel better, and trying to help you guys get a little enlightenment, because I don't believe this is how we meant to live, dog. I don't think so. I know so. I know so. The way society is, I know we're not meant to live this way. We have so much potential and we could be so much more. But we're going to talk about it in another episode. Maybe next episode. You never know. It's 8:23. Haven't been asleep. Pretty tired. Done a couple of videos. Feeling like my boy Dorian. Dorian, shout out Dorian, Group 82. Yes, sir. I love those guys. Group82music.com. Check them out. Oh, man. But I'm just happy to be doing something positive, building a positive habit. All these bad habits, it's finally good to have something positive, because this is like my therapy sessions. So, but we'll get more into that next episode. So, guys, remember, ask yourself, do you want to be lonely? Are you lonely, or are you like isolated? Because if isolated is taking yourself out of an environment and doing better for yourself, spending time with yourself. I've isolated myself. It's not that I still get lonely. I want people around me, but sometimes the only way to focus on you and to do better for you is to work on yourself. So remember that. But I hope you guys have a great day. As always, I love you. I love you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. More videos to come. We're going to get better at this. We're going to keep going, and we're going to keep growing and learning and just getting new tricks. But I love you guys, and if you ever need some advice, if you ever just need somebody to rant to, to vent to talk to, hit me up. That's utilize it now, because that's the beauty of me being a small channel and me being such a small market right now. I want to be able to respond to every fan. I can't imagine if I ever get 100,000 fans trying to respond to them all in one day. You know what I mean? Like that would be difficult. So, if you're a fan now and you're watching me from day one, definitely hit me up. I'm always here to listen, always here to try to help. But I will see you guys in the next video. Stay blessed. DW out. Peace out.